It's fine. We can have a one-on-one.
All right. We'll go ahead and get started. Coco, a great straight sets victory for you today. Can you just give us your overall thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I'm really happy with how I played. It's tough conditions, very slow and muggy, but it got through it.
Questions?
Where would you put your level at the moment then, after that match?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think it was as strong as my first round, but, you know, I felt like I could have, especially in the second set, probably won it a little bit sooner. I think maybe 6-3, 6-2. But that's, you know, with the matches, I mean, there's always things that you can do better, and I try not to overanalyze everything.
I wanted to ask you as well, how much tennis do you like to watch in your spare time? Like at a tournament like this, are you glued to it, or are you like, I need some time away from it?
No, I definitely usually, for the most part, have the TV running. I will say on match days, I don't necessarily watch as much, but definitely on off days, if I'm not watching, I'm definitely keeping up with the scores. I will say, like, when I was younger, I used to not do it as much when I first came on tour, but I think I've grown to just, like, love the game more as a fan or as a watcher and as a student, more so than just a player. So
it wasn't that before it was, like, a conscious thing not to watch? It's just that you've...
Yeah, I think I've just, like, naturally gravitated to it more. Sometimes people don't like watching because they don't want to get too absorbed with it, but I've learned to kind of not always be in student mode, which I felt like, which made it like kind of boring, not boring, but like tough to, because you're always, always analyzing everything. So I just went into it. I think now I'm able to also watch as like just a fan too.
In an earlier match, there was a bathroom break, player went off, and then the kind of momentum of things changed, which we see quite a lot. I just wondered where you stand on the kind of things like that, where it's perfectly within the rules and that sort of thing, but it can disrupt. Is that just kind of an inevitable part of tennis, or you know,
I don't know exactly when the bathroom break happened because I didn't see it, but I mean, if it happened in the set,
end of the second set.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, if it happened in the set break, I mean, that's within the rules, and if you're within the time limit that you're given, then I see no problem with it. Yeah, sometimes players, you know, use it because they actually have to use the bathroom, and sometimes players use it as a reset. But I think as long as you're within the rules, and I see no problem with it.
Are there anything else rules-wise that you think are like a bit on the edge that some players use?
Not really. Not that I can think of at the top of my head. I feel like everything is ran pretty good. Yeah, I will say like the changeovers seem so fast here because I'm so used to the TV changeovers and like WTA tournaments. So the minute does feel fast, but like also you get used to it. But that's not really a rule. That's just like playing from a Grand Slam to WTA. It's like slightly different. But other than that, yeah, I can't think of any rules on top of my head. I really like the introduction of like the shot clock. I think that just was a good addition to the game. I think it helped stop maybe some, you know, interpretations of that rule. So I think that's one rule that I liked.
And what music are you listening to as you go out at the moment or before?
Yeah, I listened to, when I was going out, I was listening to rap music. But like while I was warming up, I was listening to like Christian gospel music. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm nervous, it helps me like calm down. And then right before, I just like to get hyped.
What sort of rap? Yeah. What sort of rap music?
J. Cole, Lil Baby, Drake, Kendrick, all of them. Who else? Yeah, Eminem. Basically any rapper you can think of is probably on that playlist.